Hello everybody, Shadow here and welcome back to the 100 Line, Last Defense Academy. Nozomi has something to talk to us about. I opened the door and as I expected, Nozomi was standing there. Sorry to come by like this. Is now a good time? Yeah, no problem. Come in. Thank you. Alright, so what you got? You said you had something you wanted to talk to me about?
Before that, I should get one thing off my chest.
Okay.
Takumi, thank you so much.
Well, you're welcome. Nozomi bowed her head deeply. It's fine. It's embarrassing when you say it like that. More importantly, are you feeling better now? She finally raised her head. Yes, I'm fine now. Thanks to you, I'm in perfect shape again. I was skeptical. I don't even know how to say what I just accidentally said. Good gravy. I was skeptical that absorbing cryptoglobin would actually stop the rejection symptoms. But I haven't had any problems since then. I still can't use hemoanima like everyone else, though. Well, it's just good that we managed to stop the symptoms. I've been thinking. I want to tell you the truth, Takumi. Huh? You've helped me so much. I can't keep this a secret anymore. You saved my life, so I'm going to trust you and tell you everything. What I know, what I've been hiding, and what separates me from the rest of you. Will you hear me out? Of course. Go ahead. I'm all ears. Okay, but I want you to keep everything I'm about to tell you a secret from the others. At least until we make it to day 100. That's fine. That's why you wanted to meet in my room, right? It's just the two of us here. We don't have to worry about anyone else overhearing. It'll all be okay. I'll keep it a secret, I promise. Okay, thank you. And with that, Nozomi started to tell the story, little by little.
I told you some of this earlier, but unlike everyone else, I came to Last Defense Academy of my own volition.
Right.
Yeah, I know that part already.
I did it to fulfill the dream my mother and I shared, but also to get revenge for my mom.
Oh.
Revenge?
Revenge.
My home environment was a little unusual.
Okay.
My father died in a car accident when I was little, and my mom was so busy with work she was almost never home.
Right.
I was always alone, except when Mom would come home during breaks.
I see.
She told me a lot about her research. She was so obsessed with it, I don't think she had anything else to talk about. She'd say it was just between us, and tell me about all of the things she'd learned.
Okay.
About how world death devastated the Earth's surface, and how the Tokyo residential complex was an underground shelter.
Interesting.
Even that humanity was doomed to extinction at the rate things were going. I heard it all from my mom.
That's a lot to lay onto a child.
So you knew all those secrets from a young age?
Yes. At the time, those secrets were one of the few connections I had with her.
Okay.
It was still frightening, though. I cried the first time I heard about it.
Back then, I didn't really understand what kind of work my mom was doing. But as I got older, I started to get a better idea. My mom was a researcher working at Kamakura General Hospital. She was involved in a project to save humanity.
She was so absorbed in the project that she'd forget to eat and sleep.
I see.
To her, it was a mission she poured her entire life into.
Okay.
She'd always tell me she was going to make the project a success and save mankind.
Cool.
And that even though this meant I'd be lonely, we had to do what we could. Together.
When I was in the upper grades of elementary school, my mom suddenly came to me with a serious look on her face. She said she wanted me to work with her to make the project a success. And by work with her, she meant she'd reached a crucial stage in her research that would make or break the project. After a series of failures, upper management refused to give her permission to perform more experiments, preventing her from progressing any further. That's when she asked me if I would help with the research. She was asking you to be a test subject? It sounds horrible, doesn't it? But When she asked me, I was happy. Okay.
I was so proud of my mother.
Fascinating.
She was a heroine to me, working to save humanity without anyone knowing about it. And I was happy that I could be of use to her.
Okay, okay.
I thought, if I helped out with her research, we would get more time together. If you said I'd been brainwashed, it would be kind of true.
Right. Then, on a day when the other workers were off, I went with my mom to Kamakura General Hospital.
I helped with her research as a test subject.
I see.
And that was the experiment. To transfuse cryptoglobin into you.
It seems like she regretted what she was doing. She apologized and cried a lot.
And her mother, Kotaro. We've been in suspended animation for years. But I actually had a good time at the hospital. I'd often explore the hospital alone and gave my mom a headache. But I don't remember too much from that time. I guess it's because the rejection symptoms were so rough. That must have been hard for you. Not so much. It didn't really get bad until after that. After that? The cryptoglobin transfusion experiments kept failing, and I kept experiencing rejection symptoms. Even so, the research progressed a little by little. But then, just after I started high school, my mother committed suicide. Oh. Oh no. Suicide?
In her note to me, which I found after her death, she wrote down some of her research. But upper management didn't really tell her all that much. She didn't know how cryptoglobin came to be created.
Interesting.
All she'd been ordered to do was find a way to transfuse it without causing rejection symptoms. She'd been told that if she succeeded at that, she'd be able to save humanity from world death.
I see. Because if she could do that, then they could make an army of people.
How would cryptoglobin save humanity?
According to her suicide note, there were enemies of mankind trying to prevent humanity from surviving world death.
Right.
My mom was told this power was needed to eliminate those enemies.
So here's what I'm feeling. Karawa's mother was a researcher on this project. And then in the attack is when they found out the invaders existed and learned about Takumi and all of the others that actually have the abilities, and learned about cryptoglobin. So then we got locked into pods as like a suspended animation as blood was drawn from us to experiment to try to give other people the powers of cryptoglobin. So that way there's not just 14 of us. There can be, hundreds of people that have cryptoglobin, hemoanima powers, all that stuff. So then they can spread out and, actually succeed in fighting. That's kind of where I'm thinking that's where I'm presuming it's going. Were they talking about the invaders? Is that the battle we're involved in now? I think so, but she didn't include anything more in her note. Enemies of mankind, huh? The invaders were created in order to advance world death. They're basically the personification of world death itself. Does that still hold up as true? But why did she take her own life? Was it because the research wasn't going well? No, our experiment was advancing slowly but surely. The rejection symptoms were lessening, and if we'd had time to do more, I'm certain we could have pulled off a flawless transfusion. Mom and I were both convinced we could, but at one point she got a notice from upper management. She was ordered to stop her research. Huh? Why? They never told her the reason. They just said cryptoglobin transfusions were no longer required because they found us. Or because they came up with the last Defense Academy plan or something like that. Just like that, the research my mom poured her life into was unceremoniously brought to an end.
And she blamed herself.
Right.
For being unable to succeed with her research. For bringing her daughter into it, only to get no results. I think that guilt is what drove her to suicide.
Okay, right. So that's what happened. When Mom died, the first thing I felt, it wasn't sadness, but anger. Anger? Anger at upper management, who abruptly dropped her research. And anger at my mom for giving up and taking her own life, despite how important she'd insisted this mission was. I've been going on for a while. I'm sorry. Are you tired of listening? Should we take a little break? So they give you this so that way if you need to, you can go ahead and, go ahead and save and stop. But we're going to keep going. I'm fine. If you're okay, can you tell me the rest? Yeah, of course. After my mother's suicide, I snuck into Kamakura General Hospital a few times.
I wanted to know why management cut her off.
Right.
And while I was looking into it, I learned about you and the others.
Okay.
I found information saying a special defense unit of youths with the power of cryptoglobin had been formed.
Fancy.
And that was us.
Maybe another researcher succeeded at the transfusion. Or maybe you had unique qualities that prevented rejection.
It's possible.
Whatever the reason, you were all successes. So, my mom and I were no longer necessary.
Right. I don't have any memory of receiving a transfusion. When would we actually have had it done? When I first fought in the Tokyo residential complex to protect Karawa, I could already use hemoanima. In that case, was it before then? Also, that previous theory that I talked about, that is going off the fact that Nozomi and Karawa look exactly the same, which usually implies some sort of blood relation, like mother and daughter, especially in these kinds of situations where it's like kind of mysterious. So, I don't know. It could be something else. It could be they're cousins or something. I'm not sure. I looked into it, and it turned out the goal of the Special Defense Unit was to eliminate the enemies of mankind and save humanity. It was just like Mom said. When I found that out, I started thinking, if I joined the Special Defense Unit and helped save humanity, I could redeem my mother to the people who cut off her research. I could prove that what my mom and I had done wasn't meaningless. And that's why you decided to come here? But how did you get here? Did you find out where Last Defense Academy was during your search? No, I didn't even know this place existed until I got here. But the last time I snuck into Kamakura General Hospital, I just happened to find you guys. You found us?
Everyone was sleeping inside of these weird machines.
Right.
As soon as I saw you, I knew you had to be the members of the Special Defense Unit. The youths with the power of cryptoglobin. I found you just as you were about to be sent off somewhere.
Okay.
I figured you were going to fight against those enemies of mankind I'd heard about. It was an all-or-nothing gamble, but I went inside one of the empty machines.
I see. Next thing I knew, I'd arrived at second to last Defense Academy. These machines... They must have been those capsules in that weird classroom, right? So we were all put inside those and sent here from Kamakura General Hospital? Yes, I think they stopped working because they'd fully served their purpose. I've got to say, going through all that to get here was really reckless of you. Even I never imagined that things would work out so well. But now that I've made it here, I want to fulfill the dream that my mom and I shared. I'll fight the enemies of mankind, and when humanity has been saved, I'll go to my mom's grave, and I'll proudly tell her about what we achieved here. I see. So that's why you have such strong determination to fight. Actually, I'm surprised that you guys were kept in the dark for so long. I never imagined you wouldn't even know about Cryptoglobin. That's why I couldn't tell you about my past.
Huh?
What do you mean? At first, you all resented being brought here, seeing as no one told you anything. If only one of us knew the circumstances, the others would have inevitably be suspicious. And then if everyone found out my mother was a researcher, they might even have suspected me of being behind all of this. That is a fair concern. So that's why you decided to hide it. I couldn't let myself get kicked out due to suspicion after everything I've done to get here. But it was painful to keep it from everybody, because I felt like I was being deceptive. But didn't Nigo notice that you'd snuck in? I don't really know why, but he didn't seem to notice. Even when he found out I couldn't use Hemoanima properly, he just provided me a special combat suit. For when things like this happen. And that's the artificial class armor you use? Things probably would have been different if I'd met Sure first, but Nigo was really nonchalant about all of it. I still don't understand why no one told us any of this. I don't even remember receiving a Cryptoglobin transfusion. All I know is that when the Tokyo residential complex got attacked, I was suddenly able to use this mysterious power. Oh, about that. I haven't been able to ask until now, but did the complex really get attacked? I never heard anything about that. Huh? You didn't? How is that possible? The whole place was in chaos. Everyone else experienced it. How could you not? I know. That's why it's so strange. I wonder why I didn't notice. Didn't notice? Wait, maybe it's not a case of noticing or not. Maybe she just forgot it? Like how we forgot about our transfusions? I may have gone on a tangent there, but that's the end of my story. This is really everything. I've told you everything about me now, Takumi. I see. I'm still shocked and confused, but anyway, thank you for telling me. Not at all. I feel relieved to get it off my chest.
It may be a coincidence that I met you all here, but I think of everyone as good friends now.
Yeah!
I really love all of you. It
Love
pains
you
me
too,
to keep
Nozomi.
hiding things from the others, but I still want to fight as a part of this team.
Well, we are fully accepting of you.
Well, it's not like you're lying, per se, or even being deceitful, really. We have 26 days left. You can tell them the truth when it's over.
Yeah.
When we've saved humanity and
You got
gotten
less
a
than a
happy
month.
ending, they'll forgive you for being a little secretive.
You don't even have February left. That's how short it is.
Yeah.
It'll
I
be
hope
over
so.
before we know it.
Anyway, no matter how many unsolved mysteries there are, it's all coming to an end in 26 days.
Yeah!
Cryptoglobin, the invaders, world death, saving humanity, even the problems with our memories.
Yeah.
None of that really matters. Not if things end happily.
That's a way of looking at it, yeah.
Let's keep protecting the school until day 100. We'll all work together to make it happen.
Sorry.
We'll
I
be
was just
fine.
checking the time.
It's
and
weird.
then notifications popped up at
I
that
have a
exact
feeling
moment.
it'll be okay.
So I was like, wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was nothing. Ever since I accepted that Nozomi and Karo are different people, I feel like I've been able to bond with Nozomi. I'm really happy that we can trust each other as allies in battle. I'm going to save humanity with her and get back to the Tokyo residential complex. Then I can return to my peaceful life. Phew, after talking so much, I'm thirsty. So am I! Takumi, how about we have some tea in the cafeteria? Sure, I'm parched. I really wish my water bottle was full. But it's not. It's got like a little bit in it, but It's been in there for a while, so I don't want to drink it because it's gross. Nozomi and I left my room and spent some time chatting over tea in the cafeteria. Eventually, we parted ways, and I once again returned to my room. Alright, we learned Nozomi's secret. Nozomi's story was shocking, but it really helped me organize my thoughts. At any rate, instead of racking my brain over things I don't understand, I'm going to concentrate on defending this place for the remaining 26 days. Then everything will come to a happy end. I'll do whatever it takes to get us there. I decided to stop running around for the day and spend some quiet time in my room. So ended my 74th day at Last Defense Academy. Cool. Day 75, day 75,
Get ready for your prepare to be ready to give your life.
Alrighty. It's morning. Guess I should head to the cafeteria. Oh, Gaku's outside. Nope, not over there.
Huh?
Day 75 already. The end is slowly coming into sight. Hey, we're gonna get some kind of reward when this fight is over, right? If we don't, I'm gonna lose it. I don't know what to tell you. We're fighting to save humanity, so it's gotta be big enough that we won't have to work ever. We won't have to work ever again, right? That's gonna make this all worth it. Don't you feel the same, Takumi? Well, yeah, but... Right. Now that I feel better about that, I'm starved. I'm gonna head to the cafeteria. And with that, Gaku disappeared off to the cafeteria. Wonderful. Okay, well, we can't go in there, so... It's not even worth trying. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, a cheerful voice came my way. Good morning, Takumi. Hey, listen to this. What? What happened? This morning I tried making twice cooked pork. I fried it with fresh caramel instead of miso. It was super sweet. I bet. Should I make some for you too? Or would you prefer a chocolate mapu tofu bowl? No, I'm good. Thanks. I'll make my own food. Okay, just let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Gaku is really lively today. I thought she'd be more depressed about Ima. Hey, is Yagamu coming? Not that we need him around. Yagamu's been holed up in the biolab since last night. He hasn't even been back to his room. He said he was making some interesting medication, right? I bet it's something seriously messed up. That dude was born creepy. I'm worried about him being all cooped up. Maybe I'll go by later and check on him. Please don't. He'll only try to turn you into a test subject. Test subject? I'll be fine. Nozomi inadvertently reacted to those words. Well, after the talk we had yesterday, it must still be fresh in her mind. All done. Now I'm going to train. Let me know if there's anything I can help out with. Bye-bye. Kako said this in an eager tone and rushed out of the cafeteria. Is that girl okay? What's not okay about her? She's raring to go. Come on, she's obviously putting on a brave face. Huh? For real? All that is just an act? Lady Kako has deceived us? She didn't deceive anyone. She's just trying to keep us from worrying. If you look closely, you can see her eyes are swollen from crying. Sometimes I cry nonstop for no reason all night. I usually end up like that in the next morning. Her brother, who she's never been apart from, is missing, and we have no idea where he is. She's obviously worried, even if she's forcing herself to act cheery. Poor Kako. I'm so powerless, unable to even help even when a beloved friend is suffering. This depressing conversation is beneath nobility like myself. Gaku, do something to cheer me up. What? Why me? Because you've been completely useless so far. I was taking pity on you by creating an opportunity for you to redeem yourself. No thanks. But Gaku, you're surprisingly suitable for the task, don't you think? You have lots of siblings. You must be used to consoling the younger ones. He calls them siblings, but they're not blood related. Hey, you're not supposed to mention that. Have a little tact. Seriously, why do I have to be the one to deal with this? I expected this resistance. It wouldn't be like you to do anything to make yourself more likable. Fine, I'll hire you for 5,000 yen an hour. If you want money, go console Kako. Leave it to me! Your likability is tanking. Shut it, dude. What's the problem with working for money? You trying to make enemies of all the employees of the world? True! I feel that. You're a dumbass if you don't accept an opportunity to nab some cash just for cheering someone up. And here I thought Gaku couldn't get more greedy than he already was. Maybe we should give her some space. This might be the time to leave her be. Oh, is that so? Stop it! You're messing up my chance at doing business here! Sorry, I'll leave you to it. Just don't come on too strong. Okay. We parted ways after breakfast and returned to our respective rooms. Fascinating. I couldn't do anything yesterday, so I'd better get moving today to make up for it. We don't know where when the invaders will attack next. I need to be prepared. Okay. New VR training missions have been unlocked. Oh, nice. Well, I think going to the garage first is probably smart. I should probably try to balance these out a little bit more with what money we have. Let's go ahead. Let's make sure that everyone has unyielding spirit. Well, let's make sure that most of them have unyielding spirit at least, because we won't be able to get it for everyone. Okay, that's kind of why I was more picky about it, because I was like, well, it could be good on Shoma, but he kind of needs to have the aggression thing on anyway, so he can build up his stuff. So let's go ahead. Honestly, I think we maybe just save the money. So, can we not? We can't upgrade those yet right now. Okay. Alright, well, let's go do a training battle. Okay. Let's do it. Ah. Okay. We got one wave. Interesting.
Prepped and ready.
Oh, right, no. That's the wrong thing. Okay, let's not use him just yet because
I guess it's my turn.
it's not gonna help. Actually,
I've got this. That's it.
go an impact stab.
Good to go. Yeah!
Impact stab.
We better get moving. You're in the way. Got it. Nice. Yes, leave it to me. Here we go.
Okay, that little
All
guy,
well and
we can
good.
ignore him. Let's go ahead.
This will show them. Make way.
Let's just set these up.
Let's try one of these. I've got this. This will show them. Leave it to me. I'm good to go. Here's one for them. Leave it to me.
Alright. No.
I'm prepped and ready.
Let's put another metal
set it
fence
up.
there,
Time for action.
as well as
Let me handle
here.
it.
Sure. And now we need to just, I think,
Now then.
do
To
some
business.
work.
All good. Here goes.
2 damage.
Leave it to me.
Time for me to move. Experiment time.
Let's just inflict bleed on those 2.
Rev it up!
Sure. I suppose that works. Oh, a bunch more have spawned. That's fun.
The nerve. My strength wanes.
Okay.
I can't stop now.
Sure, let's...
Behold my warrior spirit!
She is gonna hurt to lose so early, but also just kind of
I must
eliminating
fall back.
a...
Let me handle it. Prepped and ready.
Eliminating a decent amount of them
Here you go.
is going to be nice.
Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang!
Okay. Okay. Oh, they're all stunned. Okay, fantastic. So,
Let's go. That's it.
we'll just do that. I think we
Leave it to me.
reapply the electric fences.
Here's one for them. Make way.
Maybe we put
Let's try one of these.
let's put the explosive mine there.
This will show them.
I'm good to go.
Let's do this!
Let's go eat this to kill these 4.
Knocked it out of the park!
Oh,
Let's give it to
actually,
him.
if I do...
Full throttle!
Actually, maybe that's not the best option. Oh, actually, if I do...
I'm all set.
Yeah, sure.
All I've
That'll
got.
work. That's pretty good. With the big guys stunned, I feel like we're fairly safe.
Don't
Maybe
expect
let's-
much from me. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Let's go ahead and just aggro those guys.
I'll do what little I can. Maybe this will do something.
It's not gonna help a ton, but I think it's probably our best option.
Let's get to the killing.
Alright, let's just kill
I'm
these
good to go.
guys.
Experiment time. Time for me to move. Ha! Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you?
Sure,
Son,
we'll do
I can't
that.
wait.
Experiment time.
Do that.
Time for me to move.
Okay,
You
not
make
bad, not
a
bad.
lovely corpse. Prepped and ready. Get the hell out of my way. Let's freaking go.
Do I do get the big guy. Yeah, sure.
I'll hit you with all I got.
Probably not the greatest idea.
How's that?
I'll put an end to this.
Sure, let's go ahead and craft a mountain turret. Why not? Oh, this little horde over here would be good to
Okay.
wipe out or start damaging anyway.
Out of the way, pest.
All right. Very nice. Exactly the sort of thing I was hoping for.
I'll go, if you can stand me.
Oh, actually, hold on.
I guess it's my turn.
If I take those guys out,
We better get moving. I guess it's my turn.
would that actually let me kill? I feel like that would let me kill more.
Yes,
So
leave it to me.
it's a little bit silly, but
I'm ready as my best won't be much, but still.
oh shoot, we can't. Okay, I think that probably still is probably our best option.
I'll defend all of you.
Just thinking about it. Ba ba boom.
Sorry, you have to clean up my mess.
Good to go.
Okay, let's just take out this guy.
Got it.
Get an
Here we
extra
go.
one.
Say when.
We haven't
Time
been
to
using
use it.
potions. Let's
Good
go
to
ahead
go.
and
Take this.
increase that.
Ready when you are.
All right.
Kill them.
Here goes.
Hauling ass!
And then what we can do is
Okay. This one will blow you away.
kill them there.
Oh, I can't move anymore.
Okay, so we got that little guy. We got a little squad over here. We got a group there. Oh, we got this big guy.
All right, let's get started. Now then, to business. I'll put this to good use.
Can we get over
My
there?
turn.
Not quite. Well, we can dash. Sure. We have 2 points.
Ready whenever. How's
It's
this?
only 5. Yeah, I probably could have used a frickin' attack potion too.
Stubborn, aren't they?
Nice.
My turn. Out of my way. How unsatisfying.
Good.
Let's do this.
Kill those guys.
Leave it to me. Hi-ya!
Ba-boom.
Let me handle it. Bang, bang, bang!
Kill them.
I've still got some kills in. I never thought they'd be this good.
Sure, we'll just take
I'm
out
not
these two.
going down alone.
Might as well. It gets us
It's
more
just a
nice
temporary
kills.
retreat.
So,
Locked and loaded. Here goes.
Thanks.
there you go. And the turn. Alright, now we just
Here
gotta
goes. Ha!
do a little bit
Let's
of
freaking let
killing.
him loose. We better get moving.
Oh. There you go. Hooray! Alright, and then we'll go ahead and end the episode with that. 4,800! Dang! Very nice. That's going to be some nice upgrades. Alright, well, with that, we're going to stop. So next time, we will continue to do some free time. So look forward to that, but for now, that's going to be it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it. So, see ya!